Hey guys, how's it going? This is Seth keeping it real. The reason we are out here tonight is because we are getting ready to go to China. We're leaving at 3 in the morning and we're going to Yiwu China. First it's going to be Shanghai and then Yiwu. Now why Yiwu? Usually when you hear about suppliers, you don't hear Yiwu, you hear Guangzhou or Shenzhen or other places. Well, Yiwu is an incredible community and it gives Amazon sellers a remarkable opportunity that I want you guys to be aware of. We are all about helping you succeed. We are all about teaching that. I personally am setting aside $10,000 to sample products from Yiwu. Now why there? Because as you may know, there are not many factories in Yiwu. In fact, there's almost none. Yiwu is known as the #1 small product commodity in China for the last 6 years in a row. There's about 1.2 million people. It is the capital city of Zhejiang. It has been around since 222 BC. Now, in most cases, if you're talking to the factory, that factory is in a different place, not Yiwu. Now, if you walk into Yiwu and you talk to a shop, they'll say, oh yeah, we're the factory. Most of them aren't. What happens is a factory in another region, it sends its products to a shop in Yiwu, and in Yiwu, you're not talking to the factory. Now, some of you are probably thinking, well, wait a minute, that's a problem. That means I can't get it customized. I can't do OEM, original equipment manufacturer. I can't get it logoed. There's a problem there, and you are 100% correct, but I'm going to show you why that's an opportunity. Have you ever found a product on Amazon that you were super excited about, and you were studying it like crazy and preparing to utterly crush it, and you did all the work of sourcing and researching and studying your competitors and differentiating, and finally you launched it, and on the day you launched, you realize there are 15 more competitors on Amazon. And so all of a sudden your hopes begin to go down a little because you realize, man, the competition has gotten stronger because while I was studying this product, so were 1,500 other people. There's a way to avoid that. And it comes at a great advantage. When we go to Yiwu, we are flying out tomorrow morning. We're going to be there for 7 days after we're in Shanghai. We are going to go around and talk to the various shops that are selling products. Now again, these products were not built in Yiwu for the most case. Most of them came from factories in other regions. If you go to the factory, you have a minimum order quantity, also known as MOQ, of usually like 2,000 or 3,000 quantity before you can even buy it. So you have to shell out several $1,000s just to start on your first product. And you hope, and if you've done a good job, you hope that it's going to do well. Well, what we're doing is we're going to test products. We're going to set aside $10,000 for our own Amazon stores. This is for me personally. And we're going to buy a whole bunch of samples from various product categories, various industries, all in Yiwu. The advantage is you can get a small minimum order quantity that you can't get from the factory. We get it, we put it on Amazon, we run a PPC ad campaign, we see how the PPC ad campaign is teaching us what is working and what isn't. You see, the ad campaign will tell me what keywords are working, what keywords people are searching for versus which ones they aren't. And if people are searching for something, but it doesn't exist yet on Amazon, I know there's a demand before there's even competition. That means that's a product I'm going to source. Even if I found 10 different products and only 3 were to succeed, I know for a fact that those 3 are going to more than make up for the money I spent on the other 7 that I was sampling. So you get these small MOQs in Yiwu. Once you find it's working, you run a PPC ad campaign, you realize, man, this is going to go well. Then you go to the factory. That's why Just One Dime has a team who can talk to the Chinese-speaking only original factory. In many cases, when you're in Alibaba finding suppliers, those aren't the factories. Those are middlemen, those are trade companies, those are agencies, and they speak English because their job is to advertise to you, but you're not talking to the factory, therefore your price is not as low as it could be. And you sit here and you go, man, how come this price is so high in Alibaba? And someone here is selling it for like the same price in Amazon. How are they making a profit? It's because they're not talking to the original factory. So Yiwu is a place to sample and to test it. Then you run your PPC ad campaign on that product. You find out what people are searching for. Then if you find a product that's going well, then you go and you find the factory, and we have a team who can help with this, and then you source from the factory. That is why Just One Dime is not just going to talk to you about Amazon private label from the US. We are going to China. We are going to film video after video showing you step by step how to do this. And by the way, for those of you guys who are interested, comment below and tell me if you are interested in being part of a training little mini conference we will do in China. We will set up a conference room at a hotel, and I will teach you in person everything we can over a few hours, and maybe even we could do a little mini tour of Yiwu with a lead, a guide, a translator to show you step by step what markets to look for. Here's something you need to know about Yiwu. If you go to the center place, you're gonna find shops. Shop after shop after shop, just stacked with all this retail merchandise. But it'll be a bunch of samples of one thing and another and another. So for example, you say, hey, I wanna sell pipes. And so you see 10 different kinds of pipes. Well, that's not that many. Well, I wanna sell teddy bears. And you see 14 different kinds of teddy bears. What our agency is gonna do, the agency that's working with us, is they're gonna take us to a whole region that's just devoted to pipes, or just devoted to teddy bears, or just devoted to those swaddling blankets that you heard me talking about. And you walk in and you see hundreds of varieties, and you find one, you go, oh my goodness, this is such a good idea. And you search on Amazon, and you go, wait a minute, that's not selling on Amazon. And you buy just a little bit, just a couple boxes, just a couple cartons. You have them shipped back to home, and we can ship it all in one big chunk so it saves everyone on shipping. Then you start to run an ad campaign on it. You send it to Amazon's warehouse, run an ad campaign, and the ad campaign tells you what people are hunting for versus what isn't on Amazon. And that is amazing, because now instead of just studying your competitors to find out what's in the market, you're studying your customers where there aren't competitors yet. That's a completely blue ocean strategy. In our coaching program, we will walk you through step by step by step exactly how to do this. We have a team in China who will help you with the sourcing of those products as well, so you are put in contact with the right company, the right manufacturer, or the factory if that's what is needed. In fact, right now we're doing a huge discount. The Silver program, which is a monthly meeting with a coach, plus 4 hours of weekly live coaching, plus everything else, is going right now for $50 off of your first payment. So if you decide you want to join Just One Dime, try it out. You can cancel anytime. We don't do refunds because there's no refund on our time. We're not one of those companies who use it as a marketing strategy. Oh yeah, you get a refund. No, we don't do that, because you can't refund someone's legitimate time helping you, but you can cancel anytime if you want. Having said that, have the mentality, I'm going to make this happen or I'm not. If you're all in, those are the kind of people we want to work with. If you click below, you will see a coupon code you can use for that. I'm going to bring you more videos this week talking about Yiwu. We're going to show you what it looks like. We're going to walk around China and explain stuff. But if you want to get the step-by-step process, join our team and we will help you. Guys, I'm super excited. I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight. The adrenaline is pulsating through my blood right now as we get ready for this remarkable trip. Just One Dime is going to China to talk to the suppliers and factories. We're not just going to be on Alibaba searching and hoping. No, we are going to China. We're going to meet them face to face. I am really, really excited about this. We even talked about doing possible tours in the future. Again, if you're in China and you want to meet me and want some training, and possibly, and I say possibly with a big if, where we actually take you around and show you some of the shops, comment below and let me know. In fact, let me make it easier. Just email Susan at justonedime.com. Susan at justonedime.com. She can help you with that. She's putting together a list so we can decide if it's worth doing or not. This is Seth, keeping it real. There's a ton more we're going to share with you this week. And and we're on a new camera, by the way, too. I hope you like it. See ya.